Hey folks, this is Vincent Idley with Ads Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Fast Food Simulator. This is a game that you can find on Steam's Early Access program for about 15 bucks or so. I stress early access, that means everything that you're about to see is most definitely subject to change. We played and covered the prologue a while back, and a friend of ours actually gifted me a copy of this game, so thank you, Zamph, for that. I want to use his real name for privacy purposes. But Idly ended up getting the game as well because we wanted to play co-op together, so we've been doing a lot of that lately. And I have to stress, with this being early access, not all of the features are in the game yet, but if you have played other simulator-like games, it's very similar to those other ones, but this one seems to be a bit more true to the formula. And what I mean is, I used to work at McDonald's a long time ago, and playing this game gives me those McDonald's vibes. So it seems like the person that made or developed this game probably worked at McDonald's at one point in their lives too, because they hit a lot of the key points. Now, one thing that they didn't really get, whenever you're cooking burgers, they don't go cold or anything. And at McDonald's, if the you can put the burgers in a warmer station, but if the timer goes off, you have to throw them out. In this game, you can pre-cook the burgers before the day even begins, let them sit out in the open all day. That's fine. However, the only thing that spoils is the drinks. Like, they'll get warm, and so will the ice cream when you eventually unlock that. So when I say unlock, this game has a progression system, and you start off at level 1, and you're just increasing your level as you play. And you're going to be unlocking more and more products as you play. And weirdly, we haven't even unlocked cheese yet, and we're level 12. French fries, cheese, these are staples of any fast food restaurant, and we haven't unlocked them yet. So the progression, I think, is just a smidge on the weird side. There is single player and co-op, and there's different difficulty modes. You can change the difficulty whenever you start your server. And on the easy difficulty mode, customers have unlimited patience, which is thankful. I can't see myself playing this on any other difficulty than that, just because the amount of micro juggling that would be needed there is just too much for me to handle. So I feel like this game was really meant for like 3 or 4 players, but you can play single or with a friend, but just expect a bit more of a grind because you unlock the drive-through window at level 15, and that's going to be adding an extra stress level to your whole day. So the typical day is this: you get up, you get into the restaurant, you see what you need, you order it, you get the truck, you bring the stuff in from the truck. In my case, I pre-make all of my burger meat, and then that way I can just assemble the burgers when I'm done throughout the day, and that's it. And then if there's a burger or 2 left over that's wasted, I just throw those out. And that's it. And then whoever's manning the front of the house has to do the drinks when they get unlocked, the ice cream when that gets unlocked. But typically, and this is what I like about the game, you've got a ticket system, and you can clearly see on the screen what orders go with what number of tickets, and you're going to print the ticket out, put it on a tray, and you put all the stuff on the right tray. That part of it's really cool. What I don't understand, though, is that customers go to sit down in the dining room, and you have to go and bring the food out to them. And not only that, but when they're done eating, you have to clean up after them, too. Take their money off the table for whatever reason. They order at the register. Why wouldn't they give you the money then? That just doesn't make any sense to me. But you do get penalized, though. You do get penalized if you mess up their order. Maybe that's why they pay at the last second. There are employees in this game, a server and a busser. The cashier and the restocker are quote-unquote coming soon. I don't know if that's a limitation of the early access version or of our level. So, yeah. So, what did you think, Idly? Like, are you enjoying this so far? Like, are you having fun with
Yeah,
it?
I'm having a blast with it. On first impressions, like I really thought it was going to be some sort of shovelware type of game,
Mhm.
like all those other simulators. And I
Clayway,
wasn't,
yeah.
yeah, and I wasn't really expecting a lot. And this is actually kind of fun. It feels kind of hectic because as soon as you miss one order, depending on your popularity, people will just keep coming in and pile on, and it's kind of a struggle to try and get back on track.
Mhm.
And I like that. I like that type of chaos. And sometimes I wish I can open the restaurant before you tell me to, just to see the people coming in and to watch you sweat a little. But, that's just my crazy brain.
Mhm. Mhm. Now you would rather
um,
be the front of the house though. Like you don't like the cooking aspect of it.
yeah, it's weird. Like, I I like the cooking aspect and stuff, but I do like to serve. Like that's I don't know, it's similar to real life, I guess.
Sure.
But um I guess I don't know. I guess I like collecting the money, you know.
The ticket prices are a bit weird. Speaking
Mhm.
collecting the money, like a
Mhm.
burger order is like $25. Like it's like I mean it's
Mhm.
pretty much the same price as Five Guys at this point. Ordering a burger and fries and a drink at Five Guys is like 20 some dollars
Mhm.
unrealistically, and people wonder why. And our economy's going to crap anyway. So this game is like it's weird that we're seeing the same pricing structure here, where customers order like for every extra condiment they order, it's like an extra dollar, like
Yeah.
one squirt of extra ketchup or mayonnaise or whatever. It's just the prices are outrageous. But I think the developer had to do it that way because, like I said, you can get employees and they cost like I think it was like $2.75 an hour, something like that.
Mhm.
So yeah, I mean, I'm really like I think this game has a lot of potential. I haven't even gotten to the fries yet, and I'm curious to see how they behave. And the drive-through too would be cool, but I feel like this game, I feel like it's gonna need a bit more to really sustain itself over time, in my
Mhm.
opinion. And again, I don't understand. Again, this is a video game. I get that. It's just weird that customers don't clean up after themselves. But if the developer programmed that, then there'd be no need for a busser.
Yeah.
In a fast food restaurant, typically there's not a busser. There is someone that goes around and sweeps the floor and cleans the tables, but the customers typically take their tray, dump it, and they pay beforehand. So like what you would expect from a fast food restaurant isn't always the case in this game. Before I forget, there are lockers and you can customize your character to some degree. I didn't catch that on camera because I forgot, but that is a thing. You can customize and you can even lock yourself in the walk-in freezer in multiplayer. And there's an achievement for that too.
Mhm.
So, so what else do you want to say about this before we head
Um
on out?
when when I collected money from someone who just ordered one burger, it was $36. And I'm like, yeah, accurate.
$36 for a burger.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is why it's better to cook at home, folks. I'm just saying. Um, the game is also surprisingly it's hectic but also lax at the same time. It's a game you
Mhm.
can chill to, but it is pretty grindy. If you're gonna play single player, put it on easy mode so the customer patience isn't going out of control. That's just my take on it. You get about I want to say 10 to 12 customers per day. So just you can pre-cook. My sweet spot is 12 burgers because you're going to get some double burgers in there, like double hamburgers. So you're going to be using some meat more days than others, but typically 12 patties are enough to see you through. So cook 12 meat and then, just work on assembly if you're playing solo and that's it. It just make your life as easy as possible. But
Mhm.
other than that, like I'm enjoying it. I was it's just coming from a fast food background, some of the things in this game aren't a really simulator. It's clearly a video game. It's inserted into the game because it's a video game, if that
Yep.
makes any sense. But is there anything that you want to see that you haven't seen yet in this?
Um Uh, yeah, like what you said earlier, warmers for the burgers. I think that would have been nice to see. There's a lot of, I'm sure, little things that could be had with this game, but all in all, it's pretty decent, and I can see lots of friends just mucking around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, there you go, folks. Pretty quick review, but I mean, there's not much more to say about it. It is early access, so things will be added over the course of time. It has overwhelmingly positive review on Steam, so it's pretty stable. It hasn't crashed on us. There is no like midday save though, so just be warned of that. If you're gonna sit down with this game, make sure you've got 15, 20 minutes You know, if you're playing solo, maybe half an hour because you got to do everything yourself. But if you
Mhm.
can play with other people, there is a way to join other people's servers. Like you can put it to private or public. So I did see a bunch of people playing. I don't know if it's private or public or not. I'm not that kind of person to play with other people, but it's there. People are playing this game. So yeah, check it out. It's not bad for a simulator. This is Vince Natalie. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all next time. Take care.
Bye, guys.